I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hola, bonjour, ni hao. Those pronunciations were pretty painful. I took Latin in high school. I'd like to shout out and recognize Superintendent Norcia, World Language Supervisor Lopez, World Language Honor Society Advisors Shoemaker, Cernadas, Samard, and Yang. And most importantly, the student leaders of each of these honor societies, Presidents Godovnikova, Lotem, and Shah. And really most importantly, the stars of this virtual induction ceremony, our new inductees and the current seniors of the class of 2021. They probably have some curse words in these languages for what their last year has been like. Our world is smaller now. We certainly have seen how small it is when a pandemic can spread across the globe many times over. Social media, employment, online gaming, these are all ways that we make connections with people all around the world. However, though our world is smaller, we can become even more isolated. Communication is more important now than ever. Got this from Forbes magazine in May 2014, but it's still relevant today. It's top skills for the future success in the workplace. Inductees and seniors, I'd like you to listen up because your folks actually want you to get jobs when you're done with school. The first of these skills is sense-making. Steve Jobs once said, "Creativity is just connecting things. When you ask creative people how they did something, they feel a little guilty because they didn't really do it. They just saw something." Sense-making is all about the ability to connect things to create new ideas. The next one, social intelligence. Relationships and the ability to connect with people becomes and remains a crucial capability. However, as John Hagel pointed out in the article, influence and relationship building will now come from asking the right questions, not necessarily having all the answers. In the age of the individual, you can no longer assume that every person shares the same goals, desires, and motivators. Whether you're engaging with an employee or a customer, everyone is unique and wants to be catered to in a way that's unique to them. The ability to connect with people is a deeper, more meaningful way, whether they're colleagues or strangers, will enable us to thrive beyond the industrial age, get things done, and solve complex problems. To be able to do this, we have to continue to develop capabilities to quickly understand other people's emotions, motivations, and triggers, and take a human approach. The next one is novel and adaptive thinking. At the pace in which companies are changing, staying up to date is no longer enough. Taking self-initiative to constantly improve your skills, putting yourself outside your comfort zone, becoming a perpetual student, and quickly adapting to new realities will help ensure that you're creating value and will keep you outside of the possibility of being outsourced. The final one is cross-cultural competency, and this is so important for the study of foreign languages and cultures. Globalization is the reality. Many of us work globally every day, interacting with a multitude of cultures, but those who know how to empathize and adjust their communications and style of collaboration will always have an advantage when working across geographies and cultures. I know that was a lot to digest, but it's some really good advice. And I think that the learning that you've done, the ways in which you've studied, the connections that you've made are really going to position you for great success moving forward. Speaking of digesting, the best part of these ceremonies, particularly the world language ceremonies, is food. Unfortunately, since we're not at school and not having this in person, you're going to have to raid your own fridge after this is over. But as you know, if you've been to another country, you've been part of another culture, to smile, to laugh, to enjoy food and drink, this is a universal language. You have the skills to be able to interact in those settings. Share those with the world. Seeing you, Fair Lawn High School students, our best and brightest, become global citizens is really pretty cool. Thank you. And congratulations.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Lopez, and I am the Supervisor of World Languages, English Language Learners, and Music. I am thrilled to be able to speak and honor excellence in the study of a world language at this virtual Fair Lawn High School World Language Honor Society induction ceremony. I would like to thank you for joining us as we honor students who have demonstrated a deep level of commitment to the practice and study of a world language and culture. Thank you to our supportive Board of Education members. A special thank you to our Fair Lawn High School administrators, our district world language teachers, and thank you to our advisors, Ms. Shoemaker, Ms. Cernadas, Ms. Simard, and Ms. Yang. After this very challenging year, our inductees exemplify what the school and community look for in our students. Our new inductees have been chosen for their excellence in 4 major areas: leadership, scholarship, service, and character. Our ceremony represents a significant time in each student's journey in the study of a world language. Knowing another language is transformative and life-changing. This year has been a year where we have accepted change in our personal lives as well as in our languages. This past week, I read an article about a famous French dictionary, including a record number of new words, many of which have emerged from the coronavirus epidemic. Not only has our physical and daily lives changed, so have our languages. The famous linguist David Crystal shares, language itself changes slowly, but the internet has speeded up the process of those changes so you notice them more quickly. I want to extend his sentiment to include that a pandemic also speeds up the process of those changes so you notice new words more quickly. In closing, please know there is always lots to learn in language learning. Inductees, continue to maintain excellent grades, demonstrate a passion and commitment in your world language classes, and participate in various in-school and out-of-school community service activities. Congratulations again.
传媒中文荣誉学会成立于1993年，其目的是为了鼓励并奖励在高中学习中文的优秀学生。传媒中文荣誉学会不仅是一个学术组织，而且也是一个督促引导优秀学生培养公民领袖素质，并积极上升社区服务的平台。The National Chinese Honor Society was established in 1993 to recognize those accomplished high school students who study Chinese as a world language. The National Chinese Honor Society is a scholastic organization that promotes and recognizes students who demonstrate citizenship, leadership, and community service.
全美中文荣誉学会鼓励其会员孜孜不倦地努力学习，通过语言学习加深对中国文化的了解， 并使自己成为21世纪的积极建设者。The purpose of the Chinese National Honor Society is to encourage its members to become lifelong learners in order to gain a better understanding of Chinese language and culture, as well as to play an active role as a contributing global citizen in the 21st century.
费尔兰高中中文荣誉学会自成立以来，成功地举办了多次中国传统文化活动。我们会邀请社区成员和我们一起来学习中秋节的历史、由来和传统。每年我们举办隆重的活动，庆祝中国的春节。荣誉学会的学员唱中文歌，扮演12生肖的故事，和孩子们一起写春联，还有其他精彩的现场活动。The Fairlawn High School's Chinese Honor Society has successfully brought together the community through several Chinese celebrations led by its own students. Each year in the fall, we host our Mid-Autumn Festival, and students from all of the Fairlawn schools are welcome to come and learn about the history of the holiday. This is followed by our exuberant Chinese New Year Festival every February, in which CNHS members collectively sing a song, reenact the story of the 12 Chinese zodiacs, help children with making spring festival couplets, and more activities that shed light on this lively celebration.
传媒中文荣誉学会是年轻的学生学习中国文化，这是中国大世界的一个窗口。在费朗高中，每逢中国重要的传统节日，我们都举行隆的兴趣活动，来吸引更多人了解和欣赏中国文化。费朗高中中文荣誉学会始终致力于通过传播中国文化来凝聚社区力量。我们以此为荣，我们会在迎接新成员的同时继续努力。The National Chinese Honor Society is just one outlet for young Chinese learners to reach out to the greater community and share its history beyond the classroom. Our chapter has held several events celebrating important dates in the Chinese lunar calendar, which has helped attract more appreciation for the Chinese language and culture. The Fairlawn High School Chinese Honor Society is proud of what we have accomplished thus far in bringing the community together by teaching Chinese tradition, and will continue to do so as we welcome new members.
蜡烛象征着光和热，也象征着激情奋进、劳动力丰盛和强壮。中文荣誉学会的精神将通过蜡烛传递给每一位新会员。The candle symbolizes passion, leadership, and growth. This spirit will be passed on through the lit candle to each new member.
Wo Han Rongxing Cheng Wei Chuan Mei Zhong Wen Rong Yu Shui Hui De Hui Yuan.
我
我很荣幸为
成为文美文为水的会员。
Wo Yuan Yi Ji Shu Nu Li Shui Shi Zhong Wen.
我愿意继续努力学习中文。
了解中国文化，
了解中国文化，
为世界的和平和繁荣而努力。
为世界的和平和繁荣而努力。
Congratulations to all new members of the National Chinese Honor Society. As an integral part of this organization, I know you will continue to excel, to inspire others, and to share the best of Chinese culture, language, and literature with the Falun community, as well as the world around you. With your energy and hard work, our honor society will empower others through language, love, respect, and inclusion. Congratulations again.